Yes, my people, welcome back for the first match reaction of the season. Yes, I mean, look, we've done the job. That's all I want. All I asked for was the 3 points, right? And before I share my screen, this is just going to be a quickly video anyway, but you don't forget to smash the like on this video. Don't forget to drop your comment. Let me know your thoughts as well. But you can't go wrong. A good start of the season. That's all we need, and that's all I asked for. All I want was 3 points, right? I like the lineup, the way Hansi Flick set up the team, apart from Ferran Torres and Inigo Martinez, that I don't know what this guy's stopped playing for my club, but overall, I'd say mainly second half. That second half was brilliant, but this game reminded me a lot of last season, like ups and downs, inconsistent through the game, and like having lots of chances, not taking the chances. That second half, we should have finished this game with like easy 3, 4, or even 5 goals. But look, I'm just in love with Bernard and Casada. I mean, this dude is, I believe they're in here to stay, but I still think we should sign any experienced people. I think we need it. These guys are way too young. This is going to be their first season at a higher level, and we know we need a bit of experience in there. But I'm in love. You guys know how a big fan I am of Bernard, but Casada yesterday, he struggled a bit in the first half an hour, but then he stepped in. After that, a water break. What a player. I mean, his work rate was unbelievable. For me, I would say he probably was a man of the match yesterday, but Bernard also had he come off. I think 71 minutes. I think Bernard the overall was just brilliant. I mean, his debut as well. You can't go wrong. What a performance! What a player to watch out, definitely. And Balde was good. Apart from he just had a knock. I was a bit worried, but it was just a knock after series. Conde looked decent, looked good. Even Inigo Martinez in the second half, he was good. He stepped in, and with the changes that Hansi Flick made, but I think that goal just before half time gave us gave us another boost. And that second half, the way we started in the second half, we barely saw Yamal in the first half, but that second half we saw a bit more Yamal team, and you know that Hansi Flick at half time had a strong talk, told them, look, guys, we're not doing what we should be doing. And we saw the difference between the first half into the second half. And let's not forget that we missed a few main players as well. I think we missed like five, six, I think 5 or 6, 7 main players, but I think it was about 5 or 6. Doesn't matter. But I think, like I said, overall was a good performance, and I like the performance of Rafinha. I think Rafinha yesterday he was underrated because his work rate was very important. Behind Valencia midfield, um, open spaces as well, moving around. His work rate was very, very good. And then we have Lewandowski. Lewandowski, we have to think like, right? A lot of Barca fans keeps begging for Lewandowski to leave, but Lewandowski is our main striker. Is that basically the only striker we got? We got Paul Victor, but he will have his time. I'm glad it was so good to see him coming on yesterday. But Lewandowski's Lewandowski, and I believe he's going to have a good season with Flink. Like Flink said after the game, Flink knows Lewandowski very well, and he knows how to take the best of Lewandowski. And Lewandowski, it's hard sometimes when the team hasn't got a ball or the team doesn't create spaces. It's hard for Lewandowski to just be inside the box. He does come out of the box quite a lot, but he knows his job. He needs to be in the box, but then we need to create for him. We saw like the first goal, Balde, when Balde, what a cross, by the way, what a beautiful cross. Then, Yamal and Lewandowski was in there. That's what Lewandowski needs to be. And I believe we will only get better. And the thing is that we have to think like, Hansi Flick is playing with a lot of young players. A completely different league for him. It's just a completely different world for Hansi Flick from what he had at Bayern. Yeah, he wants to play the same style of football with two pivots, but it's just different. He's coming into a club which I say Bayern is one of the greatest clubs of all time, one of the biggest clubs in the world, but the pressure at Barca is different. And I said that Hansi Flick, I love it. I love the way, like I said at the start of this video, his lineup yesterday was just, do you know what? we're gonna go. We're going to play football. We're gonna play attractive football. We're gonna play offensive football. Even we didn't in the first half an hour, but he said like we're gonna go. Then that's it. His tactic, his offensive lineup. I like the way he set up the team, and he has that mindset which us Barca fans we like. We want to play good football. Barca is not just about winning games. We want to play good football. But yesterday, I just want to win, right? Yes, I want to start the season in this way, the way we did with a win is very, very important. Having few of the main players are. We don't know what's going on with that summer transfer as well. Will we sign a left wing? Will we sign a pivot? I believe we will not sign. I think we sign Danny Olmo, and I think that's going to be it. We struggle. Like I've mentioned in a few of my videos, that we actually struggle to resist it, Danny Olmo. So without financial situation, we haven't even go back to 1-1 FFP rule. So it's just going to be a struggle. But I think we have, if let's say like we saw Pedri coming on in the second half, had he looked good. Obviously, he's still not fit. Not just him. You look all basically some of these players yesterday looks like they left their legs at home. It's normal at this time of the season, the start of the season, that these guys will not be fully fit. But once these guys are fully fit, and I believe, right, if we can't keep last season, we have so many injuries, right? We had way too many injuries. That was another factor that it didn't help Xavi. But I believe if we can't keep our main players fit with all these young players, which too much talent, right? I believe we will have a good season, and I believe we can compare. I'm not going to say we're going to go and win everything, but I believe we can win something, and I believe that, like, if we keep everyone fit, we will have a good season, and I believe that with Hansen Flink, with all these young players from La Masia, with the only academy that are able to produce this kind of quality players like we do, Kubarzi, Bernard now, Casado, we got Yamal. I mean, we could be in here, sitting down here and talk about, all La Masia players for the whole day. But I believe in a few years we'll be up there, we'll compete, we'll be winning the Champions League again. Can I say us winning the Champions League again? I'm not. I should be talking about La Liga. Yeah, I believe we can win La Liga. Yeah, I believe, because Madrid is a completely different team in La Liga than they is in the Champions League. They're like in the Champions League is different in La Liga, but then they always seems to have they that factor which help them with a lot of things. Luck. I mean, don't get me wrong, you need luck in life, but yeah, Madrid just seems to do it somehow. They do. It's not going to be easy to compete against not just Madrid, against anyone in the Champions League and La Liga. But I believe that if we can keep everyone fit, our main players, and with all these young players, I think we can have a good season and win it. But look, yesterday game, it's it was inconsistent. We had like a half an hour like we were poor, another half an hour we looked good, and then 20 minutes in here, 20 minutes in there. But I was happy with the performance, and I think we just need to try and get our chances. As I previous mentioned in one of my videos, when I say about Lewandowski, we need someone that would step in, someone that would score goals, not just Lewandowski. 'Cause I think with just Lewandowski goals is not enough. Even if he goes and score 45, 50 goals, we got Paul Victor still young. This is going to be his, you know, a season for him, which is going to be Lewandowski back up. Not just Lewandowski back up because he can play in different positions, but is let's say how fit will be Lewandowski, and how many chances will Paul Victor have? Because I think this kid is quality, is a baller. It will probably be Lewandowski replaced in a few years. Let's say I think this is barely Lewandowski. I said this last season that this season will be Lewandowski last season at a high level, and I think. Let me just quickly share the screen just to go through. But I think that um that in here. As you guys can see, like Barca did dominate 65% of the possession shot. This is only stats. You guys know I don't check stats, I only talk facts, but this is the stats in here. But let me just quickly share the lineup in here. Yeah, it was the better team. Like I said, it was overall was a good game. I wouldn't say it was an amazing game, but I like the lineup. I like this. I like Casado and Bernard. I like that two pivot. And I like that haven't like. Of course, I don't want to have Ferran Torres in here. Of course, I don't want to have any Inigo Martinez. Kubaris was having a decent game. That one he clear off the line. That would have been Valencia second goal, and I don't think we would have come back. But that was after Ter Stegen mistake. Even before that, he made a very very good save. But Kubarzi looked good a few times. You know, cover Inigo Martinez. Inigo Martinez was out of position in the first half quite a lot, but he's just not a player for Barca level. Like Inigo Martinez and Ferran Torres and quite a few more. I'm not going to mention their names in here because they didn't play yesterday, but this guys are not at Barca level. Like this lineup, I just love this lineup. The way that, yeah, we didn't like in that first half an hour. We did not press that hard like Hansi Flick likes that press football. We didn't. We wasn't doing that. And after that water break after half an hour, we just look a completely different team. We did look a completely different team, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Casado and Bernal in the first half an hour, you barely saw Casado playing next to Bernal. Casado was all over the place. He looked lost. It's just, I don't know. He just looked lost. Once he started getting back to Bernard, supporting him more, being in there more next to him, we saw like we create spaces behind Valencia's even behind their midfield, behind their defense, which we create spaces. Then we start creating spaces, we start creating chances. And Casado and Bernard were just absolutely brilliant. I know Bernard come off, it was like I've mentioned already, 71 minutes. But that first half, for me, first half, Bernard was our best player. But overall, I would probably say Casado because he played, you know, basically he played the whole game. So I would say he was our best player, but then we have good performance. Like everything worked right. I was on the right. Lewandowski was two goals. Doesn't matter, you know, a tap in, a penalty, but he was still there. He scored, right? And that's his job, and he did his job. And as I mentioned with Balde, was having a good game, very good. Shame with that knock he got. Wasn't it serious? Conde with the changes that we had in the second half, Pedri coming on and stuff, because we had another debut in here with Gerard Martin as well. Enrique Garcia looked good when he come on. I'm not gonna lie. Christensen, Pedri, but I was so happy to see Pedri coming back. And man, if Pedro never got injured, we're talking about it's just something special. This kid is he is a very special player. And I'm praying, me, myself, and Barca fans praying for him to stay fit because we will need Pedri if we want to win trophies. I know we go down which they will basically with Hansi Flick and will play in the same position. Yeah, Pedri can play as basically can't play as a center midfield, but Pedri's best position we know is close to the striker as a number 10, and that's Danny Olmo's favorite position. But Danny Olmo can play from the left. But let's not forget, we still got players to come back. We've got Fermin Lopez. Let's not forget. Another baller, another kid that will come in. He will step in. He will be there. Fermin Lopez was in there yesterday. I reckon he would score at least one goal. But look, overall, like I said, good performance. I'm happy. Good start of the season. And next game is against Bilbao. I would say that's a big game. Historically, is always a big game. Bilbao is one of the biggest clubs in Spain. Bilbao has a big history in Spain, mainly Copa del Rey and stuff. But that game is for us to go, have the same mentality, mindset like we had against Valencia after that half an hour. I would take that half an hour off because I did not enjoy that first half an hour. Sorry, I need to go back with Yamal, which everything's going on with his father. He had his holiday and all that. I mean, it's normal, but he wasn't. I wouldn't say he was amazing yesterday, but still, he still put some to finish to sleep. And at the age of 17, now he's 17. He keeps being our best player. He wasn't yesterday, but he keeps being our best player. And going with Bilbao, which is the next game, I can't wait. I'm excited, and I hope that we will cook the guy that will agree for life not to joy a beautiful club like us. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for that game just for many reasons. I want to be Bilbao badly, badly, and I hope we go with the mindset. And I'm sure Flinks wants to do. We want to start. We had a good start. We want to keep, this way, winning games. That's the way for win trophies is to start like this, winning games. Let's not forget last season we didn't win. I think we drew the first game against Getafe. Well, too many ups and downs last season. Yeah, too many injuries. Hopefully, we don't have many injuries this season. And I think we draw to Valencia. I think 1-1. I think Lewandowski actually score as well. Mestalla is always a place that is not easy to go, but yeah, this is not the same Valencia that I used to watch. Maybe some of you guys don't remember the great Valencia in 2000. We're talking about in 2000, right? From many, many, many years ago. But it's still Valencia, still Mestalla. I mean, it's always a tough place to go. And Valencia had their moments yesterday. They had because we was creating lots. We was giving them. We was giving them. But I just want to be Bilbao, and I hope that from in here, let's see who we're gonna sign. I don't really want to talk about our transfer window, which for me has been very poor. Danny Olmo is not good enough. You can say also about Victor, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that for now. I will talk once the transfer window is shut, it's closed, and then I will talk. I will write our transfer window, and then I will give my thoughts for now because anything can happen. But I still believe we will not sign anyone else. But if we keep everyone fair, I believe we're gonna have a good season. And yeah, next game, let's hope. And as always, Visca Barça, and I'll see you guys soon on the next video.